got saved when I was in 4th grade, and I did that just to please my parents and my family members and friends. It wasn't real. It was just so that I would be accepted in my family. That's what happened. So, a couple years later, from 4th grade, my mom went in for a routine colonoscopy, and they found a mass in her colon, and they decided they wanted to take it out. When they took it out, they took lots of her colon, and then after they got it out, they tested it, found out it was malignant. It was pretty hard hearing your mom's name and cancer in the same sentence. I absolutely despised God. I wouldn't talk to him. Parents wanted me to see the good that the cancer could bring, but I didn't see it. I hated God. I tried to block that out by getting high on over-the-counter drugs and just mixing stuff together and doing whatever. I know it wasn't the right thing to do, but it's what I did, so. It was just to block out my mom's cancer, really. It was just to block it out, get it out of my life, so that I wouldn't have to deal with it, which that was one of the dumbest things I've ever done, I think. I talk to my friends all the time, and they're like, oh yeah, you remember this from junior high? I'm like, I don't. It was really, I missed out on stuff that I shouldn't have missed out on. God used my mom's cancer to witness to the doctors and nurses. That's what my mom and dad were doing the whole time. They weren't concerned that my mom had cancer. They weren't concerned about the tests. They were just praying that God would use them with the nurses and doctors to maybe get one of them saved. Somewhere between freshman and sophomore year, Johnny Mulligan was witnessing to me through our friendship, and he'd tell me he was praying for me and stuff, and they went on Smite. I didn't go, and Johnny got really sick while he was there. I got a text, and they said, Johnny's really sick, and I was just blew it off because it wasn't a big deal to me. And then the next day, my sister texted me and said, Johnny was really close to death and in the ICU. That kind of was a shock. I didn't realize he was in that much trouble right then. And it was really hard to think I could have lost my best friend at the time. So I found out that Johnny was praying for me the whole time he was in the hospital. He said that if he died, that his death would bring me to Christ. That's all he was praying for the whole time. And that's the definition of a true friend, I think. The Sunday after the Smite trip got back, they had a worship night, and I was just like there because my sister drugged me along. I was like, this is gonna be awful. I don't even know why I'm here. And then I just like felt God tugging on my heart. He was like, you need to turn to me. You almost lost your best friend. You almost lost your mom to cancer. You need to just turn to me, and I can save you. I can help you. And it's just awesome. I decided I was just gonna make Christ my own and turn to him that night. First thing I want to tell him is thanks for keeping my mom around. She's been cancer-free for 4 years and like 9 days now, something like that. Losing your mom would just be awful. I don't know what I'd do without my mom. She's someone I can talk to, and I definitely thank him for my mom's life still. For people going through a painful time right now, I'd just say get off the track you're on and turn to Christ. He's gonna help you no matter what you're doing, whether you're getting high or doing stuff you know you're not supposed to do. He can help you through it. Drugs and stuff are not gonna help you through it. I was absolutely frightened to give my testimony in front of everybody, but Mr. Ringler, he's just my neighbor, so he came over and just helped me. He was like, buddy, just take your time, just give your testimony. It'll move people in the school. I actually heard that one of the parents called in and said that someone got saved because they heard my testimony, and I was just like, that's awesome. I'd definitely tell people to get out, spread the word, let people know what Jesus can do for you. My name's Aaron Hampton, and Jesus is my Lord.